Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays. So today we will be probably focusing on the S&P 500 because I am finding it very, very interesting. This morning, I'm finally around to watch the opening of the stock market. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Let me make sure everything is working as people stroll into the live chat. All right, new background, guys. The Financial Summit, that's the next event in the Vays itinerary. Come out to the Dominican Republic. Am I streaming this in HD? I hope so. Let me try this. Should be HD. All right. That's the next event in the Vays line of events, and it's coming up April 19 to 25. So come join us. It will be absolutely excellent. All right, let's go to screen share. Hope you watched the episode yesterday with Jimmy Song. Lots of interesting things said there. As usual, people disagreed. I was just, I was looking at Virgin Galactic this morning, and that is a big gap. If you remember what I said in yesterday's video, I was not very high on this, and it's a bear market. So, and I think I said reasonable support is around the $20 mark. So let's see, it may overshoot based on how it's moving. It may come down closer to the 1750 area where it's supported by the moving average and the setup trend line. As you can see, the oscillators on Virgin Galactic still have plenty of downside. And it was just like, a lot of hype. And I think it will recover. So there could be a decent buy the dip here. I mean, this didn't just go up for no reason. As long as the overall market turns around, which I believe that it will, I don't think this stock is likely going to go below 1750, but you never know. The 200-day moving average is down at $12. I know I will be looking at this stock if it comes down to about $12. But around 1750, it depends what's happening. I mean, that's a big drop. Let's what should I do first, S&P or Bitcoin? You know what? Let's show the affiliate codes first while I decide. Hey guys, if you want to support this content of this YouTube channel, please check out tonevays.com/affiliates. If you're looking for a debit card, and this is a really cool debit card, just wait till we come out with like new logos on them. I'm saying we as if a part of the company. I am not, but I'm helping them design cool logos. But because I like it. Trading View, trading exchanges, whatever you like, it's all there. All right. You know what? Let's glance at Bitcoin. I sent out a tweet in 15-minute mark. And let's take a look. Not the 15-minute mark, sorry, the 15-minute candles. Let's take a look at the 15-minute candles. We don't need the oscillators. And you can see how we had a second chance at a 9 buying opportunity right here for some more upside. And I like this. I actually really liked this breakout. If you just zoom this out, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a line chart. We can also clean up the sequential. Let me clean up the sequential. Hide that, and it should look much cleaner. Okay, so if you look at this, maybe I'll go to a 10-minute chart because the spike would be cleaner. Okay, I don't normally do line charts, but in this case, it's an exception. I'll stick with purple. When you have this situation, I'm not a big fan of head and shoulders because I just don't find it that necessary. but this is clearly an inverse head and shoulders, right? You have a left shoulder, you have the head, then you have the right shoulder. And then you have this breakout. And when you have this breakout, the anticipated upswing is about 300 points. Actually, I should do it in the other direction, but yeah, I should do it this way. Just to be symmetric, right? So the anticipated upswing is a little over 300 points for 3.5%. So if I reverse that, that's 300 points for about 3.5%. And that takes us right back to the backtest line, and it shoots over a little bit. Now, we did break out, but then it didn't hold. But now it's breaking out again, and it's even cleaner. So I do like this breakout. Another reason why I really wanted to go live right now, but it looks like it's breaking out as we speak. I really thought that this morning, when it started to break out, that it was going to be ready to go back to that $9,000 area. But it got smacked down a little bit. But look, it still made a higher low, sorry. Still made a higher low. So this is a descending triangle looking shape. So ascending triangle looking shape. Sorry, I'm making mistakes left and right here. And it is a bit of a head and shoulders. This one didn't hold. Look at the volume here. Look how there's no volume here. And volume is back a little bit here. I got to check if this is bullish volume or bearish volume. In order for me to do that, I have to go back to the candlesticks. We can leave the 10-minute candlesticks. This is a bullish volume, folks. I really like this as a bullish volume, not a bearish volume, because of the shape of that candlestick. Because the shadow at the bottom is longer than the body. And I don't care that the body is red. This is bullish volume to me. No different than, well, it's a 10-minute candle. Now I need to go to 15. Oh, okay. Yep, bullish volume right here. It's a doji candle. There's nothing separating it from being a green candle and not being a green volume. That is clearly a hammer candle. These are green volume spikes to me, and therefore I'm not surprised that we are breaking out. I do like this breakout to take us a little bit higher, and let's see where that goes. That's it on a low-level time frame. This is normally a 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart was one candle off a 9, and that's a reversal candle, so that's still pretty damn good. We are now on a price flip. This could go a little bit higher. I still think that Bitcoin is in a little bit of trouble. If you look at the daily time frame, it's the 12-hour. Look at the daily time frame. We're still on a red 3, and we got plenty of upside without endangering the sequential to a red 9. We held up the 200-day moving average, which is a good sign. Do I think the 200-day moving average is going to break to the downside in March? The answer is yes, I do. At the moment, I do believe that. At the moment, I do not have much confidence in this green arrow, and I'm going to wait for this, bounce to play out. This dead cat, I don't know if I call it a dead cat bounce, but this line becomes very critical. This line, I would actually, I want to lower it to the, oh yeah, it is in a $9,500 area. This line is also perfectly the top of this guy here. So this is unreasonably premature. Unreasonably premature. Let me say it slower. But I can't help but, and something I say, I hate it when other traders do it, and I'm about to do it. So if this thing rises towards that line and then pulls back, I should probably rise faster than that, but I'll correct it. We'll do this. Something like that. and then comes back down, this would be a very nasty head and shoulders. And by then, this would be right at the 200-day moving average, folks. And now, this becomes very dangerous. This is what you want to avoid. This is really what you want to avoid. So, especially when it's slanted like that to the downside, that's going to be trouble, right? Because that's $1,500 going down from this area here. And if that happens, these lows are in serious danger. This is unreasonably premature, once again. And I mean, this bounce will probably break the count. So I'm actually going against sequential here for this. So there's two ways this can play out. Other than that, I would slide this arrow over. And above this line, I start to become a serious bull. Above this line, I start to become a serious bull. But I think breaking this line is going to be difficult. Now, I've said that before. I said that breaking the 200-day moving average is going to be difficult. And it did it. But then it still topped on a 9. Not at a place I really like to see a top. But this is why Bitcoin I find more challenging than other markets. So these are your general scenarios, right? Like above this red line, I'm pretty bullish. Somebody wanted me to take a look at the 19-week moving average. I hope it was the 19-week. I still can't find a good short-term moving average on the weekly. I don't see the difference between a 19 and a 20, but I'll check it. Yeah, I'm not sure it's that great. I mean, it's okay. I'll leave it for a while. I don't know. I can't find a good one, guys. I just can't. Go back to the 25. I don't know. But I need more time to think about it. Either way, it bounced off the def cross perfectly. And it's holding in there, but will it last? Below this blue line, Bitcoin is in serious trouble. That's the same line. That's that 78 area. I mean, we go below 78, I'm going to be expecting us to hit the 200-week moving average. You got to wait till this week ends. If next week takes us below 8,500, I think Bitcoin's in trouble going into the halving. Tom, crazy question. Thank you, Mark, for your donation. Would you see Bitcoin dropping to 1,000? Based simple moving average on 20 and 50-week periods. Dropping to 1,000 or dropping 1,000? I do not see Bitcoin dropping to 1,000. I certainly see Bitcoin dropping to the $5,500 area. And I've mentioned this in detail in the last few videos. I certainly see Bitcoin dropping to this area. That makes perfect sense to me. Going below this area, I mean, honestly, the only reason I would even want to see Bitcoin fall below 5,500, well, there's actually two reasons. One, I would love to buy Bitcoin at a discount. And two, I would like to win my bet against Crypto Man Ran. And in order for me to win that bet, Bitcoin needs to fall to 4,500 before the halving. So I only have 3 more months. Not even. I only have 2.5 more months, right? So Bitcoin needs to fall to 4,500 in the next 2.5 months for me to win my bet against Crypto Man Ran. And the bet's not even that big. The bet's for a steak dinner. So like it would be like the worst return on investment ever. But yes, well, like the worst return on investment in history for me to win that bet. But yeah. Okay, GBTC. Why do these things keep coming up? Premium rose a little bit today. Interesting. So my red is GBTC, and the blue, I gotta double check my formulas. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, I'd love to see this premium come down. It went down to 10. 10's not bad. 10's not bad. All right, we're at 600 viewers, guys. Hey, again, quick, if you want to support the YouTube channel, please check out the affiliate codes if you're interested in Bitcoin debit cards or trading or TradingView itself or VPN services. That helps out the channel. The Financial Summit is coming to the Dominican Republic. You see it behind me in the background. And there it is. This is for serious traders, hedge funds. Just read the description. It is an absolutely incredible event. You do get your value. If the price is something affordable to you, you will certainly get your money's worth coming to this, because everyone that came to Bali certainly got their value for it. And Understanding Bitcoin is coming back to Malta. That is happening at the end of May. We'll get the speaker list updated for you shortly, and the new agenda. And registration needs to start. Probably starts next week. Okay. Nothing really more on the Bitcoin side. S&P 500. This is what I want to kind of discuss. As you guys know, those that have attended my workshops in the past know that, is my quotes delayed? Yeah, my quotes are delayed. You doing the UK thing this year? I don't think so. Guys, I think I'm done with workshops. I think I've exhausted the market and there's no new people in crypto. So I don't think there'll be any more workshops for a long time, maybe a few years. I just can't, I mean, if there's no demand, why am I going to provide the supply? So my quotes are late, so we're going to the S&P. The oscillators on the daily S&P are exhausted. I like the look of this reversal candle. And notice how far we gapped from the 5. So achieving a 9 is not going to be difficult. I think the 200-day moving average should hold. And therefore, it is possible the S&P has bottomed. I know a few people told me that they bought the S&P dip like yesterday and the day before, and I cringed a little bit because I thought it was premature. But this is a lot more promising. I kind of like this panic and gap hitting the 200-day moving average on the S&P. And it is possible from a technical picture, because I know nothing about the fundamentals lately, that the S&P has bottomed. We went below the 200-day moving average here. That was scary. But it held all through here. This is the daily look at the S&P. 3,000 was a nice area. It didn't really get to 3,000, but it came close. Came to 3,034, falling from 33.6. If today closes as a reversal candle, I might call the lows in. Everyone's making fun of me again for being bullish on the stock market. Making fun of me enough for years. it's so early in the game here. It's only 10 a.m. And those of you that know my strategies know about my 10 a.m. reversals. And in this case, the 10 a.m. reversal would be to the downside. So I'm not ready to count my chickens yet, but this is there volume on this? Wonder how strong the volume is going to be, but I don't know how relevant the volume is here. It's possible that's the low. Well, we'll know soon. Like, we'll know today if it's the low or not. Would have been impossible to time it. I know I wouldn't have the stones to buy it at the like 5 minutes into the open. Can I go to a 5-minute chart? Sequential is irrelevant here because of the gap. No, I don't like it anymore. I don't like it right now. That's your 10 a.m. reversal. I don't like it as much. I would need the S&P to make a new daily high for me to call the low. I need one more swing up. Today's what? Today's Thursday. All right. If the S&P makes a new high and closes above that green line for the day, I'm going to call the bottom of the S&P on this downswing due to the Corona scare. If we don't do that, then I'm not calling the bottom. Why are all YouTubers dead this month? Well, because they were being banned. Even one of my videos got removed. If I get another video removed, I won't be able to live stream for a week or a month. I don't remember. So, taking my chances here. Also may not be having guests because that somewhat tends to endanger it. Yeah, I'm finding this very interesting. Let's go back to space. Literally. I still think this has more downside even if the market reverses. I think if the market reverses, people will go into more, stable stocks, not high flyers, until they have more confidence. Look at oil. Still bearish oil. That's a horrible candle close. Horrible. And it's going lower. Gold is still looking strong. Though I would not really... I mean, I can't wait to sell some of my gold coins. I do want to see it at like above 2,000. Obviously, I want new highs before I sell, but it's bullish. It's bullish. But if the S&P 500 rebounds, gold might pull back a bit. Let's go back to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin should be breaking out here. Yeah, there it is. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, I like it. I mean, if it hits a 9, I can see a pullback back to the moving averages, which will slow it down a little bit for 1 to 4 candles. But after that, I think we're good here. I like this rebound. I like this breakout. My friend Joe Saz is probably very happy today. I think he went long here in this area and had a stop loss, like literally like $10 below this. and just avoided it and should still be in that bullish trade. Hey, Joe, I don't think you're watching. You're probably too busy trading this. Good question, Daniel. How far back up do we have to retrace to get a solid daily reversal candle? Let's find out. I don't know. I have to take a look. Let's go to the daily chart. Ooh, we got to swing pretty damn high, man. I think we got to swing pretty high. We got to, I mean, to get a daily reversal candle, well, today you would have to swing all the way back up to like $1,000 to the upside. So I don't think that's going to happen. So you might have to wait a couple of days. But today, I mean, I need a sustained close above this red line. I need a sustained close above 9,500 and then an higher open and a higher high. So I need almost a full candle above 9,500. That would make me bullish again. Until I get that candle, I'm not bullish. I'm going to anticipate a rejection at 9,500 if it even gets that high, because you got plenty of resistance before that. I'll go back to the S&P. Yeah, you see, this is not good. Not good. This is why you drop to the lower level time frames. Especially at this time of day, that is not good. See, below this line, S&P's in trouble, and here it comes. See, this is what trading is. I was almost ready to call the bottom of the S&P swing. And now, 5 minutes later, I am expecting new lows for the S&P. And your trading has to adjust for that. Like, I think we're going to go down. Might find a bottom around 11 a.m. and maybe that's going to be the low. In that $305 area. But that is not good. Just checking my messages. Really curious where it goes. I'm usually trading on a 10-minute chart unless it's moving really, really quickly. Like back when I was day trading. Again, sequential doesn't matter here. There was a gap involved from yesterday's close. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. There it goes under the line. Well, there's really not much point in checking individual name stocks. Well, Virgin Galactic is certainly on its way down towards 20. It's already at 21.50. I can glance at Netflix, but it won't really make a difference. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? What is this? Well, I guess it's what I said yesterday, right? Like if the economy is collapsing, more people are going to just stay home and watch movies. So Netflix could be a beneficiary. It's hard to give up that Netflix subscription. I personally think there's never anything good to watch on Netflix. None of the movies I want to see are of it there, but you can always watch something for $10 a month. Let me see Roku. See, Roku's going down. On a 9, though, could be a little bit of a bounce. Yeah, Tesla, I'm not surprised. Same thing as with Virgin. What's CODX? Oh, I can only guess that they're doing coronavirus diagnostics. Yeah, that's a good trade, you know. I mean, if you start researching pharmaceuticals and whoever can come up with the best test for the coronavirus, I'm sure their stock's going to do really well. No one's probably heard of this company until this point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's a doji candle, but the day just started. Yeah, I'm not surprised Uber's been hit really hard. Again, people aren't traveling, right? Like I got a flight to Cape Town on Sunday. If people are scared of the coronavirus, like who's gonna travel? So Lyft is probably hit. Actually, you know, the Lyft is more just in the U.S. and the people. Yeah, see, look at that, Lyft, new low off the IPO. Yeah, I was never high on Lyft. Just Uber. I mean, if Lyft falls low enough, if Lyft falls to like $25 or something, it gives me a 9 there, or a 13, I might be interested. Zoom's probably still doing well. Yep, look at that. That is a buy early this morning. Green 2 above a green 1 above a 9. Or fake Zoom. You can buy fake Zoom too. You know, it's like the Bitcoin SV of the crypto space. Fake Zoom, there it is. Or Bitcoin Cash, or Ethereum, or Ripple, whatever you like. Whatever you prefer, whatever floats your boat. Guild. What's Guild? Oh, another pharmaceutical probably. Yeah, pharmaceuticals are going to do well. Not surprised. I mean, it's hard to do analysis on these, right? I mean, it's irrational behavior. Well, it's probably not irrational. It's probably rational behavior on the side of investors, you know? Hey, throw your money in the pharmaceuticals. One of them is going to cure the coronavirus. I mean, it shouldn't be surprising. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Doing nicely. On the way up. 15-minute candle, about to roll over. Let's go back to the S&P. It's holding. It's holding. I'm still leaning bearish here for now. Needs to close below that line to be sure. I mean, I wouldn't day trade on volatile days like today, but if I was forced to day trade, I would already be in a short trade right here as of the red line. So my short trade would be in the red. And I flip to bullish on the day above this high now. Maybe somewhere there, but somewhere in this vicinity. But right now I'm still bearish. I mean, if we go down and make a new low, that's when I think it'll drop hard. I mean, trading's not easy, guys. Don't let anybody ever tell you trading's easy. Trading's hard. Trading's hard. Trading's stressful. I kind of miss it. All right, I'm just gonna give us another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna call it a day because, see, I don't like this shape. This is this descending triangle shape. If I go down to a lower level time frame, not as clear, but it's pretty clear to me. It's holding up well. It's holding up well. Like this range will just keep tightening. If this makes a lower high and goes down, I would move the green line down to the new low, to the new high. Still more bearish than bullish right here on the S&P. Short term though, S&P is gonna find a bottom. Today could be the bottom. Go back to the daily. This is a horrible daily candle though. It needs to be a reversal candle. If this closes the day as a reversal candle, to me that's a reversal. I will never be broke trading. I understand risk management. It's literally impossible. Do I trade gaps? No, I don't trade gaps necessarily, but I understand gaps and they are a factor in my trading, but I'm not a gap trader. I'm still anticipating the break of that red line. I mean, this is still a consolidation at the low. I kind of have shit to do, but I also want to see the break of that line. I was anticipating it to happen already. So if your trades are not developing, you go find new trades. But I'm still anticipating the break of this red line. But it also needs to happen like before 11 a.m. Otherwise, it's very unlikely. Probably even before 10:30. Otherwise, it's very unlikely. I have a video on risk management, guys. I probably should do another one, but products and services, on-demand videos. Risk, position size, and leverage management. That's risk management. I think it's like what, $400 or something? One day they'll be free, but that's a long time from now. When I stop doing it, I'll just release everything for free. I just won't care. What I don't understand with this Corona scare, investors turn to gold and silver and secure stuff like Bitcoin. But Bitcoin went down. Well, sure. Bitcoin is more speculative than secure. Like what drives the price of Bitcoin is speculation. And speculation is higher when people are richer. When people think their company is collapsing and they may lose their job, they're not exactly rushing out and speculating on Bitcoin. Gold has a little more history. See, we're breaking down again, and we just made a lower low intraday, but not the daily intraday low, right? But we went lower since I've mentioned that there's a short trade on the table. But a close below this red line gets the S&P in trouble. And this has about 2 minutes to go on a 5-minute candle. So digital gold is bullshit then? No, not at all. But remember, your opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. The opinion of those with money matters. And the majority of those with money speculate into the future, not into next week. I mean, you act upon what's happening next week, but the decisions are made into the future. I mean, why is Tesla a $900 stock? Why is Virgin Galactic? Why did it go from like $2 to what, 20, 30, 40, whatever it went to? That's because people aren't, like, they're not buying Virgin Galactic for what they're going to do next week. They're buying Virgin Galactic for what they're going to do in 10 years. People are buying Tesla not based on, the Model S that's on the road. They're buying Tesla based on how many people are ordering the truck and how many people are going to be driving the truck in 5 years. As ugly as it looks, everyone for some reason wants to buy it. And there goes the S&P, right? So on that short trade. One more minute till the close. I'll stay with you for maybe 5 more minutes. Tesla to 20K before Bitcoin? Probably not. But I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, see, there's a candle that opened below that red line. And that's not good, folks. That is not good. Down we go. See, this is where it's important to change your mind as a trader very quickly. So the first thing I said when I looked at the daily candle after the first 5-10 minutes, hey, maybe I should call the bottom in the S&P. And then 10 minutes later, I changed my mind because the chart looked different. Every single data point, every single tick alters your view of the market. So anything said about the market prior to the last thing you said about the market becomes irrelevant. Price target for the S&P. I still think it'll bounce above 3,000. I still find it hard to believe S&P will go below 3,000. I think the bottom is close, though I should look at the weekly candle. I think the weekly candle is just starting its downside. Probably like a red one. Yeah. Yeah, but red ones often lead to, like, here's a panic and then we go higher. Granted, it's not the same kind of panic. I just think there's so much support in this vicinity. Look, you have a moving average right there on the weekly. Go back to the daily. You have the moving average here on the daily. I just think S&P is ready to bounce. Just got to find the right point. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming up on the 9. I'm not surprised it's slowing up a little bit, but I like this posture here. I think this rebound has a little more life in it. But looking at the daily chart, looking at the weekly chart, is just a bounce from an oversold condition, like the S&P. So if the S&P goes to new all-time highs in the next 5 months, will Bitcoin go to new all-time highs in the next 5 months, or at least break 14,000? It's possible. But in order for me to get bullish Bitcoin again, I need it above 9,500. Until then, I'm going to keep anticipating, you know, this final drop in Bitcoin. Will it go below 6,500? I don't know. We'll see. I probably have the biggest probability of that than anyone I know. That's still a Bitcoin bull. Yeah, we looked at GBTC. I'm going to hold off on this for now. All right, guys, if you want to support these videos, please check out the affiliate page. We also have the Financial Summit coming up in the Dominican Republic, April 19, and Understanding Bitcoin. Tickets should be going on sale next week. Got to talk to the guys and the organizers and make sure we're ready for it. All right. I think that's it. Crude's recovering. Not really. That's a horrible looking weekly candle. Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. You know, people like to talk. It's like, I know my moderators deleted the comment, but maybe they should have left it. You know, some guy right here said, it's a good thing you're not trading because you would lose all your money. And clearly I got this trade right. But like I said, trading is hard. It's not easy at all. Let's see if the 11 a.m. reversal does a better job than a 10 a.m. reversal. If this gets to a 9 and a 5, that 9 actually might matter. The other 9 would not have. This 9 does not matter because of a gap overnight. So you only have as a 5-minute look. All right, that's it. That's it for me. We can, you know, keep an update, see how many are getting infected. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm still going to South Africa and then the rest of Africa. There are no cases in Africa, but that's probably because they don't know how to identify it. So that doesn't mean anything. I mean, they know how to identify it, but like the reporting is probably shoddy. I'm sure they have good doctors all over Africa. But Italy is ranking up, going up the charts. All right, guys, good luck trading. Those that trade traditional stock markets, let's see if we get a, you know, a nice buy to dip around the 11 a.m. mark, and then go from there. I do think the S&P, I do think this is going to blow over, and the markets will rebound. I wouldn't be in the market. I wouldn't be long right now. And there it goes. There it goes. Right now, I would be setting a break-even stop. And this was this is a trade that can no longer lose you money. And you can also watch my video on exits, entries, and stop losses. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to call it a day. Go to the on-demand for that video. All right. So long. Check out the Financial Summit in DR 19 to 25. Later, guys. Good luck trading.